Well, hello, good evening, and good night. As you can see in the live title, what tonight's topic is going to be, doing another going live video. And that is, you need to thank and tip your rideshare driver. I use the term rideshare driver because certain markets don't have Uber or Lyft. And some may have, what's that, Via, which is new. It's only in New York, but they don't have it here in Jersey, or it's not available yet. But they can certainly go to Jersey, but they can't pick up, or I don't know. But I haven't looked into Via, that new one. Not really new, but it's been out for a while. It's the title is self-explanatory, folks. You just gotta thank your drivers and tip them, because certain markets, you know, depending on which ride you get, if you get a line or a regular ride, they take out a certain percentage, and you know, every little bit of tip helps. It helps the driver offset some of his or her costs of operating the vehicle. And it's also a very thankless job, because they have to put up with a lot of people, different emotions, different mood swings, or different moods and different personalities, I should put it that way to sum it up. And not everybody's going to be nice to the driver. Not everybody's going to talk to the driver. Not every driver's going to be friendly in their approach. But you know, if they do try to talk to you, or they do a good job, hey, thank them and say thank you, have a good night, and give them a nice tip so it can help them offset their costs. It makes them feel appreciated, that you appreciate them and for their service, because they're putting their lives and their safety, their vehicles, their insurance, their licenses on the line to take you from point A to point B. Without these drivers, you have to rely on a taxi, which could be very expensive after a certain hour, depending on where you have to go. It could cost you an arm and a leg to get around. Public transportation is not all that reliable still in certain markets, in certain areas of the continental United States. And what else? Yeah, public transportation is not relatively available, and it's sometimes unreliable. They don't take you directly to your house. You gotta walk sometimes a few blocks or more, or a quarter of a mile, depending on where you live at or where your destination is, in order to get to point A to point B. In some cases, point C and D, because there's some times where you may want to go make different stops, and you can just simply update the route on your app. So it's late, calm before the storm here in the Northeast. So far, the temperature is about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm in Jersey City. About to go home and have me a nice late dinner. Before I head home, I'm going to make a few stops, pick up some food for tomorrow, just in case, so I could have something to snack on and nibble on to build my energy. I'm not looking forward to the snow tomorrow, if anything, or this weather. I'm really sick of this winter weather that we've been having. It's been cold since September, and we were a couple of weeks ago a bit spoiled with that 80-degree temperature in February, which was a record breaker. Man, I wish it could have just stayed like that until springtime, man, but it had to get cold again, damn it. It's like, why, winter? Make up your mind what you're going to do. Spring, come here quick. And I don't want people to be complaining about the summer, how hot it's going to be. Just enjoy it while you can, because you know how the winters here in the Northeast gets very cold. Basically, in a nutshell, just to kind of wrap up this video, this little live stream, whatever you want to call it, or live video, is to thank your drivers, man. It's not that hard to say thank you, and mean it, and say it with sincerity. Not say, oh, thank you, and then slam his door or her door. You know, because, like I said, they put in their cars, their lives, their licenses, in jeopardy just to take you from point A to point B. And also leave them a nice tip, especially if they did a good job and getting you to point A to point B safely. I mean, now there's some unavoidable circumstances. I mean, people stop short, people cut the driver off. Maybe the driver's not driving fast enough for some people. They like to tailgate, which happens quite a bit. I mean, you got to give the driver some slack for at least getting you to point A to point B safely. And try not to give them a hard time, folks. It's a thankless job. They could be doing other things with their time than transporting your entitlement behind around. So yeah, just be thankful that there is Uber, Lyft, and these other rideshare services to get you from point A to point B, or to get your packages from point A to point B. Because there are some rideshare drivers that do deliver, meaning your food and other goods and other services and groceries. I can always do another video about that so-called or the gig economy, the self-employment, the entrepreneur economy at a later date. But I'm not going to do it in this video. Hope you folks have a wonderful night. And just remember, be thankful that these services are around and these drivers are doing the best that they can to take you from point A to point B. Good night.